New Dell XPS laptops have dropped ahead of CES 2024. And it's no surprise they're packed with some new AI goodies. After all, as we mentioned before, we're now in the era of AI PCs. These laptops will come in 3 flavors, 13-inch, 14-inch and 16-inch screen sizes. The last 2, by the way, are new to the Dell XPS lineup. They're stunning, yes, but after attending a recent showcase of the new-gen laptops, I have thoughts. So here's the deal. The design Dell used for the new Dell XPS line has been adopted from a funky laptop called Dell XPS 13 Plus. Among tech pundits, the Dell XPS 13 Plus has a polarizing design for 3 reasons. Ars Technica said the Dell XPS 13 Plus had a frustrating design. The Verge complained about the function row, adding there's no haptic feedback, so I'm often not entirely sure if I've actually pressed the key. PC World said that the touchpad was too difficult to get accustomed to. Despite the lukewarm response to the Dell XPS 13 Plus design, Dell must have said, screw it. We're putting the Dell XPS 13 Plus across all our XPS laptops, including the new Dell XPS 14 and the Dell XPS 16. Hence why the new Dell XPS line is controversial. I'm sure tech pundits will wonder why Dell doubled down on such a controversial design. It's also worth noting that the Dell XPS 13 Plus is no longer, it's just 13, 14, and 16. Personally, I think the design is elegant, minimalist and streamlined. It's beautiful to look at in a stunning tech art piece type of way. However, I'm not sure I'd want it as my productivity laptop. When I got some hands-on experience with the new laptops, I could see Quarld's point. I already don't love that laptops have a unified touchpads with no dedicated right and left click regions. I'm a bit old school in that regard. As such, seeing zero delineation between the touchpad and deck is intimidating. I wish there was a lip too. I fumbled with trying to open the lid for several seconds too long. If you've never used the Dell XPS 13 Plus, these systems will have a high adjustment period for you. However, if the laptop line can meet the performance improvement claims Dell is making, the learning curve may be worth it. Not only are the laptops visual beauties, but they're light, sleek and thin, they're perfect as travel companions. That being said, let's dive into the new AI perks featured in the new Dell XPS lineup. ChatGPT kickstarted an AI race with big tech companies like Google, Meta and Twitter attempting to win over consumers, but it looks like Microsoft is leading the charge by making Copilot, yet another ChatGPT rival, more accessible on Windows 11 PCs. As Mashable's Cecily Morin reported, all Windows 11 PCs are set to have a dedicated Copilot key, allowing users to quickly access the AI chatbot with the single press of a button. The Dell XPS line is one of the first wave of laptops to feature this convenient new key. Microsoft has been making Copilot easier than ever to fire up. For example, the Redmond-based tech giant recently and quietly launched a dedicated Copilot mobile app for iOS and Android users over the holidays. The Dell XPS 13, 14 and 16 are packed with new Intel Core Ultra processors.
What does that mean?
Well, Intel rolled out a new generation of CPUs, and what makes them extra special is that they feature an NPU, a component that is designed to run AI and machine learning workloads. This means that the CPU and GPU units we typically see in an Intel chipset get more leeway to work on other tasks while the NPU does its thing for anything AI-related. Presumably, this means that laptops equipped with Intel Core Ultra processors should perform more efficiently. However, we won't know for sure until we test it in the Mashable lab.